Welcome to the last part of Module 6, is credit, banking, and financial traps. Lastly, we're going to talk about how to avoid financial traps. In part 1, we talked bank account. Part 2 kind of gave you a handle on credit, understanding it, how it works, how to build it, all the things. And now in part 3, we are going to protect both of those from the traps designed to drain them, because you need to protect what you're building. Okay? These traps are businesses. They're not signs that you're bad with money. They are businesses built to profit when you are stuck. So these traps target people who are short on cash and need money fast. They are specifically designed and marketed to reach people under financial pressure. They're designed for people that need money quickly. And that doesn't make you foolish if you need money quickly. It just means you're a target. You need to be aware of that. The way out is to see the trap before you step in it. Awareness is your first and most powerful protection. And so that's why we're going to talk about it today. So we're going to talk about 3 different types of traps today, and there's a pattern. All of them have something in common. They charge a lot of money for a little bit, especially when you can least afford it. The cost is the highest when you're most vulnerable. Okay, they're easy to start and hard to stop. That entry point is frictionless by design. You see something, you want it, you swipe the credit card. Escaping the cycle is where the difficulty is built in. Okay, and lastly, they profit when you stay stuck. That is the ultimate sign. A product that earns more the longer you struggle is not on your side. So let's talk about trap number 1, overdraft fees. An overdraft happens when you spend more money than you have. The bank covers it and then charges you a fee, often around $35. Some of them might be $25, just on average. Every bank is different. It adds up shockingly fast. So a $4 coffee can become a $39 coffee. And a few of those in a row stack up to a serious loss. So how to avoid it is by keeping a small buffer in your account, turn on low balance alerts, link your savings account as a backup, and just continue to check your account daily and stick to your budget plan. You do have a choice here to avoid this trap altogether. You can opt out of overdraft coverage. Now, the bank needs your permission to cover debt overdrafts and charge it for you. The bank legally needs you to opt in, but you can say no. And if you opt out, a purchase you cannot cover is simply declined. There is no fee attached. You're not going to be paying a $35 overdraft fee. You just might not be able to buy that $4 coffee. The real math is a card being declined is a little embarrassing, but honestly, a pile of overdraft fees is a lot more expensive. So would you rather be a little embarrassed, or would you rather have a ton of overdraft fees to pay? All right, let's talk about trap number 2, payday loans. A payday loan is small. It's a short-term loan borrowed against your next paycheck, and they feel fast and easy. And that is the bait. The cost is enormous. What looks like a small fee can work out to an interest rate of around 400% a year. It is built for speed, not for you. It is built for convenience, and that convenience is intentional. The faster you sign, the less likely you are to calculate the true cost. But let's look at the numbers, okay? If you borrow $300, you owe about $345 in 2 weeks. That fee is the cost of borrowing for just 14 days, okay? And then if you can't cover it, and often you can't, you roll it over and the fees pile up again on top of the original amount. So it's essentially designed to keep you borrowing. People end up paying far more than they borrowed, still owing the original amount. And that's not an accident, that's the model. They are trying to trap you. But we're going to be smarter than them because now we're aware of it. Trap number 3, let's talk about it. Check cashiers and money orders. Every single time you cash, One of these guys, there is a fee. Check cashers charge you just to reach for your own money. A few dollars each visit adds up to hundreds of dollars a year. And there is a better way, and we covered that in part 1. It is a basic bank account, and it replaces almost all of this for free. The savings are immediate and ongoing. There are some other traps that you need to know about and just be aware of. And I just have a few of them here. Title loans, borrowing against your car title. Missing a payment can cost you your vehicle. That's your way to work. Okay, that's your way of life. So do not fall for a title loan, please. Rent to own can look and sound fantastic, but those small weekly payments that sound manageable add up to 2 or 3 times the real retail price of the item. Okay. Also, no credit check and high fee prepaid cards are traps. You get that instant cash and guaranteed approval sound great, but the cost is hidden in the fine print is the real story. So be mindful of those. Also, watch out for, just like we were talking about, that no credit check, guaranteed, instant. These words are designed to lower your guard. Legitimate lenders check your ability to repay because they expect to be repaid. So if something says no credit check or guaranteed this, instant that, that's a red flag. Okay, and it is probably someone trying to trap you or put you in a situation. Also, there's a pressure to sign fast and a urgency. Fees and interests that are hard to find in the fine print. Okay, if you cannot find the cost clearly, that's intentional, and you need to be mindful and be aware of that. A lot of these target people in tight spots. If it feels too easy and too costly at the time, it's a trap. Trust that feeling. Trust your gut so that you are not in a situation that takes you years and years and years to pay back. There are some better options when money is tight, and I'm just going to give you a few of those. So, number 1, call the biller first. Okay. So, if you're late on your water bill, call the water bill company and ask for an extension or for a payment plan because most billers would rather work with you than send you to collections. Secondly, ask a credit union. Go in a credit union, inquire about a small personal loan or a credit builder loan. That is far cheaper than a payday loan and it builds your credit. Thirdly, look into local help. Lots of nonprofits, churches, community assistance programs, and social services exist specifically for moments like this if you need help. And fourth on our list is lean on your emergency funds. This is exactly what it is for. Module 5 was about building this, and now you're going to use it without guilt if you need to. The main thing is just make smart decisions with your money and be aware of situations. Slow down. These traps count on urgency, so give yourself even 1 hour to think. That pause alone can save you hundreds of dollars. Always read the fine print and ask one question. What will this really cost me in the end? If you can't get a clear answer, then walk away. Try not to borrow again against next month. Patching this month with debt just moves the hole forward. There's almost always a better door. And these slides are here to help you if you find it. My grandma used to say, don't rob Peter to pay Paul, okay? So that's always a nice way to put it. And then just really thinking about the situation and being aware of it. Reflect and one step forward. It's time. So, avoiding one trap can save you more than a raise would because the money stays yours. So, as you go throughout the week, I want you to reflect. Name one trap that you're most likely to reach for when money is tight. Then I want you to write down one better option that you'll try first. Also, this week's action, if you can, opt out of overdraft coverage at your bank, if you have a bank, or set a low balance alert on your account today. Either one of those or both of those are my challenge to you. And remember, one choice at a time. can keep you avoiding a trap, one wise choice at a time. Take your time, because keeping your money is how you go from struggle to stability.